Episode of Simply Made. I'm Mrs. Scott, and you guys, tonight we're going to be doing a impossible quiche. So what I mean by impossible quiche is I'm going to be using the impossible sausage from it's a plant-based sausage by the Impossible brand. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Here we go. I've opened it up a little bit so you can see it. You guys, it looks and smells just like sausage. It's by Impossible. So we're going to use that. I'm also going to be adding some spinach to the quiche. I'm going to add some red onions to the quiche. We're going to use 13 eggs, heavy half and half cream. I'm using a provolone and mozzarella blend for the cheese, and mild cheddar cheese. And I also have my pie crust that I'm going to use for the quiche. So you guys, to go ahead and start, we're going to go ahead and cook our Impossible sauce. Guys, so while that butter is melting, I'm going to go ahead and beat my eggs, because I'm using 13 eggs that I have here in this bowl. I'm going to go ahead and beat those really good. All right, I went ahead and preset the oven to 350 because once we incorporate everything into the pie pan, we're going to pop it in the oven for about 30 or 40 minutes so the quiche can cook. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and put the sausage and the onions in my skillet. So all the butter is melted nice. I'm going to go ahead and put those red onions in there. And I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that Impossible sausage in my skillet. I want to make sure I get all the sausage in there. You guys, this cooks up like regular ground pork sausage. This is just the Impossible plant-based sausage. It smells just like sausage. And once it cooks up, I'm going to taste it to see what it tastes like. With some onion powder. I got to add that adobo in there. Right, the sausage is a multicolored peppercorn. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and add the spinach into the mixture. We're using regular Walmart brand spinach. Go ahead and add that spinach in there. Okay, I'm just going to stir that around. Let that spinach cook down. All right, you guys, so now that we have cooked our filling, the spinach and the Impossible ground sausage, I'm going to go ahead and pull it off the eye, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in our pan. Now the first thing I'm going to do is pull out my pie crust. You can get these at Walmart. They're $1.50, and you get 2 individual pie crusts in a package. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and roll out this pie crust in my pie dish. Now you can do this without pie crust. You can make a crustless quiche if you want to. That is up to you. I have made a crustless quiche in the past, and it tastes just as good as using a pie crust. So I'm just going to roll that out. Like this. You guys, so I'm just going to roll up my pie crust in the pan, in the pie dish, and I'm just going to mold it to the pie pan. like so. Okay, so you guys got that in there like that in my pie dish. I'm using a deep pie pan quiche to be relatively thick. And now what we're going to do is we're going to mix the cheese and the egg. I'm sorry, we're going to mix the half and half, the egg and the cheese together. And then we're going to pour it on top of the filling. All right, so I'm using half and half Walmart brand. I'm going to go ahead and just fill that up with the half and half. I'm going to put that to the side. Now I have here, I'm using some mozzarella and provolone mixture. Go ahead and crack that open. And I'm going to go ahead and put that cheese in there, mix it up like so. I want it nice and cheesy. I'm going to go ahead and add the mild cheddar. You going to come say hi? Come say hi.
Hi everybody. This is Malachi and it's on and it's time to cook. And I'm blowing bubbles right now, so I'll be back in a minute.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add this mild cheddar cheese there. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and stir that up. Alright, you guys, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and pour the egg, cheese, and filling back into my pie pan. I'm leaving some of the residuals that I didn't put into the bowl into the pie crust, into the pie pan. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pour that into my baking dish and just make sure it's spread around really nicely. All right, you guys, this looks so good. Oh my goodness. I just want to make sure I put all that in there. All right, you guys, so there's one impossible sausage and spinach quiche. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just pour the rest of the filling in the pie pan and just mix it together like so. Got all that nice good cheese in there, and sausage and spinach and red onions. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna put the rest of that in there. Now, the last thing I'm gonna add, I'm gonna melt some butter, and I'm gonna pour some butter. Just drizzle some butter right on top of my quiche. And then this one too, just drizzle some butter on there. And I'm just going to mix that butter right in the quiche. Oh, you guys, this is gonna taste so good. I'm just gonna top it with a little bit more cheese on top, and we're gonna put these right in the oven. I'm just gonna top it with some more cheese, and I'm going to put just a little bit more mild cheddar on top. I really don't like sharp cheddar. It's just too sharp for me, but I do like the mild. I'm just going to sprinkle this cheese on top. All right, you guys, so this is what my quiche is going to look like before I put it in the oven. Spinach and impossible sausage quiche with provolone, mozzarella, mild sharp, heavy cream, half and half, butter, red onions. So you guys, this is what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these in the oven for a good 30 to 45 minutes. And then we'll be back. So now I have removed the quiche from the oven. So I want to show you guys what it looks like. You guys, this looks absolutely amazing. So here's our quiche, our Impossible and spinach quiche. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this open. I went ahead and made a little salad on the side with that leftover spring mix from Monday, that citrus and herb salad that I did on Monday. So I had some remaining spring leafy mixture, some vinaigrette that I made, and those olives. And the pumpkin seeds. So I went ahead and mixed up a little salad before I pulled those out of the oven. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and plate our dish, and we are going to try this impossible quiche. So let me get a plate. I'm going to go ahead and cut into this quiche. Alright, I'm going to make sure I cut through. You guys, this looks delicious. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop this quiche out. Here, I can't wait to see what the inside of it looks like. Oh, you guys, this looks absolutely delicious. Oh, this looks so good. It's nice and cheesy. You guys, I'm going to come up here so you can see what the inside of it looks like. You guys, that's what the inside of that quiche looks like, with that impossible sausage and the cheese and egg and the heavy cream and the butter. You guys, that looks very, very good. So guys, here we have it tonight. We have the impossible quiche. That's what I call the impossible quiche, made with impossible sausage, spinach, provolone cheese, mozzarella cheese, mild cheddar cheese. I used 13 eggs, half and half, some butter, and we seasoned up our filling with the sausage and with the spinach. So you guys, this is what my plate looks like. So it looks delicious. So let's go ahead and try this. All right, you guys. So live well, eat well, and God bless. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going to bless it and eat it. Thank you, Lord God, for this food we're about to receive. Don't let it hurt or harm us, in Christ's name. All right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and try this. This looks so good. Oh, it's just so rich and creamy. Oh, and then the crust is just so flaky. Let's go ahead and try this. Y'all, this quiche is delicious. With this fresh salad. This is absolutely amazing. See how it's just so cheesy and creamy? That mozzarella, I'm telling you. You guys, this quiche is good. And you don't need to add any extra salt because the cheese has enough salt in it. And this salad just tastes so good with this quiche with those pumpkin seeds. Y'all, I'm going to go finish and enjoy my dinner. Remember, if you like what you've seen tonight, please like, subscribe, and share this video. You guys have a blessed night. Good night.